Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome everybody. This is the regular City Council meeting for July 13, 2026, and we'll start with a roll call.
Weber.
Yes.
Anna.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Versater.
Here.
Maynard.
Present.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby. Yes.
Need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Public comment, anything?
Nobody signed it.
Nothing? Okay. Then moving on to the consent agenda. I need a motion to accept and approve the consent agenda as follows. The minutes of the June 22, 2026 regular meeting. The Independence Ragbri Special Class C retail alcohol license application that includes outdoor service with a tentative effective date of July 20, 2026 through July 24, 2026. And the Sip and Zip retail tobacco permit application for fiscal year 2027.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Next, we move to the financials. I need a motion to approve claims for payment.
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes 7-0. Item number 7 is the bank reconciliation for information only. Anybody have any questions or comments with regard to it? Hearing none, we'll move to item number 8, which is revenues and expenses to date. Again, this is information only. Anybody have any questions or issues with any of the revenues? Okay, then moving to item number 9. This is the second reading of the ordinance to amend Chapter 70 under Traffic Code Enforcement Procedures. I need a motion to approve a second reading of an ordinance amending the provisions pertaining to Chapter 70 Traffic Code Enforcement Procedures.
So moved. Second.
Have a motion second. We talked about this at the work session on June 1st. We also had the first reading on June the 22nd. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay, June 22nd. This is a change to reflect the code being the same as what our operations are. So if somebody has a uncontested parking ticket violation, rather than bringing it here at City Hall, they would bring it to the police department, and it's just changing the code to reflect that, so because that's what everybody does anyway. So any further discussion regarding this? Hearing none, this will be a roll call vote.
Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Versater.
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby. Yes. Weber.
Yes.
That passes 7-0. Does anybody want to make a motion to suspend the statutory rules so that we can have a final ruling on this today? Okay, hearing none, then we'll be doing that again. The third reading will then be on the
July 27th.
July 27th. Okay, good. All right, then we move to item number 10. I need a motion to establish a public hearing on July the 27th, 2026, at 5:30 p.m. for consideration of an ordinance amending charges with Section 1.15 Fines and Fees Schedule of the Code of Ordinance of the City of Independence, Iowa.
So moved. Second.
Okay, this is just to set the public hearing date. This isn't for discussion of the actual issue itself. That'll come up later. But in terms of the public hearing date, any further discussion regarding it? Hearing none, this will be a roll call vote also.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby. Yes. Weber.
Yes.
Anna.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Versater.
Yes.
That passes 7-0. Next, we move to item number 11. This is a first reading of an ordinance to amend an ordinance amendment to repeal Chapter 71 Automated Traffic Enforcement. I need a motion to approve the first reading of an ordinance to repeal Chapter 71 Automated Traffic Enforcement. Do I have that motion?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. We discussed this at the work session on July 6th. Because of the change in laws in Iowa, and us in particular, we don't have automated traffic enforcement any longer. So the city attorney confirmed that it would be better for us to remove this from the ordinances themselves. So that's what this is. Any further discussion regarding that? Hearing none, this will be a roll call vote.
O'Laughlin,
Yes.
Appleby.
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Crusader,
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
Okay, that passes 7-0. Anybody want to make a motion to suspend the statutory rule and have the ordinance considered for passage after this council session as opposed to waiting 2 more?
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. Again, this will be a roll call vote.
Appleby,
No.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Crusader,
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Okay, that passes 6-1, so that's sufficient to move forward with the suspension. So now I need a motion to have this ordinance, which repeals Chapter 71, Automatic Traffic Enforcement, be placed on for final passage for adoption pursuant to Iowa Code Section 380.3, and to authorize the mayor to sign the ordinance.
So moved. Second.
A motion and a second. Again, this is a roll call.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Crusader,
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby.
Yes.
That passes. Next, we move to item number 12. This is for discussion only. It's a further consideration of the bids for the wastewater treatment plant modifications project. We had the bids received on June 2nd, 2026, before 3 p.m. on that date at City Hall. And in the office of the city clerk, the bids were opened and read, and this is the time for us to consider such bids. So your packet has the 3 bids themselves. There's the bid tabulation and summary sheet as well. Woodruff Construction is the recommended bidder out of Waterloo. $58,176,300.
Yep.
So any further discussion with regard to this particular part of the requirement is that we have a separate discussion regarding the bids themselves before we actually have an approval of the bid. So that's what this is. So we're having a discussion of that. Is there anybody that has any further questions, comments?
Have they ever done work at our treatment plant before?
I don't think Woodruff has done work at our treatment plant, but they're well qualified with the history they have of treatment plants across the state of Iowa and other states as well.
Is there a way that we can cut the bill? Like, was there certain segments that you thought that we had cut out and get this number down?
This wouldn't be the time for that. If we discussed removing things from the bids, we'd be in a position where we'd have to rebid everything.
Yeah.
So
Are we going to do that? When
we're
are
not
we going to do that?
Well, you guys, it's up to you guys in terms of whether you want to rebid everything, but that's going to come up in the very next item that we're going to discuss. It would be the approval of the bid. And if the bid's not approved, then we'd have further handling it beyond that. Okay. So if there's no further discussion on item number 12, then we'll move to item number 13. I need a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign a resolution awarding the contract of the wastewater treatment plant modifications project to Woodruff Construction of Waterloo, Iowa, in the amount of $58,176,300.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Okay, the funding for this would be secured through the state revolving fund. We're in the application process with that, as we know from the work session we had last week. I'm not sure what else we would need to, I would need to say. Any further discussion with regard to this particular, the acceptance of this bid? Okay, hearing none, then this would be a roll call vote.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Crusader,
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby.
No.
Weber.
Yes.
Okay, that passes 6-1. Appreciate you guys coming. We had such tough questions for you, you know. You don't have to sit through the rest of the meeting. You're welcome to stay, but we covered the part that you cared about.
Appreciate it. Looking forward to working with you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move to item number 14. This is a resolution approving the preliminary plat for the Pines 4th Edition to the City of Independence. So I need a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign a resolution approving the preliminary plat of survey for the Pines 4th Edition to the City of Independence.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. On April 27th, 2026, council rezoned this tract from A1 agricultural to R3 residential. The Fair Graham had actually reviewed the preliminary plat already. On July 7th, this went before planning and zoning. They considered this, and they made a recommendation to the council for approval of the preliminary plat. Any discussion with regard to this?
Did they all vote yes on that?
I don't know.
Matt's shaking his head yes. On the rezoning,
No, not the
Or the
rezoning part, the
the preliminary plat?
yeah.
Yeah, the approval of preliminary plat.
Come on up.
The question was how many voted yes?
When it was at P and Z, did they vote to approve it?
We were, let's see, how many members we had there?
On the set.
We're missing one, so 6 would have been yeas? No nays.
It's been unanimous.
Yeah, it was unanimous.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anything further regarding that? Okay, this would then be a roll call vote.
Moore,
Yes.
Versater,
Yes.
Maynard,
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby.
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
That passes 7-0. Next, we move to item number
15?
15. I need a motion to, this is a resolution to approve a plat of survey within the City of Independence. This is a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign a resolution that approves the plat of survey. This is for the LARD LLC, which is Larson. Okay. I need a motion first.
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Prees Enterprises has a plan to develop a tract that's currently owned by LARPD, Inc., which is Larson. They're going to expand the facilities by adding a new 134,000 square foot building. LARD LLC retained Fair Graham to do a plat of survey for this parcel. For there's 3.8 acres, and it would create a new parcel Y. So that's what there's several, excuse me, there's several component parts to this, but the first part of it is the need to approve the plat of survey, which is what is before you now. Any further discussion with regard to that? Hearing none, this will be a roll call vote then.
Versater,
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby.
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Okay, that also passes 7-0. Now we move to item number 16. I need a motion to authorize the mayor to sign a resolution establishing a time and place for a public hearing on July 27, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. for consideration of a rezoning request from R2 residential to M2 heavy machinery within the City of Independence.
So move.
Second.
Okay, this is just to set the public hearing. There'll be further discussion with regard to it, but the issue here is that the zoning is incorrect, so we're correcting the zoning. That's all that we're doing. It shouldn't have been residential zoned, it should have been manufacturing zoned already, but it hasn't been.
Question on that. Planning and zoning will have a special meeting
Well,
to get the correct address for it again, or what? How does that work?
I don't know that planning is,
Address.
That-
You said for the correct address, what is incorrect that you're seeing?
Or there's,
this is different than the
Planning and
senior
zoning
center.
has
oh,
already met.
this one is different. This is on,
This is just to set a public excuse me, just to set a public hearing.
Right, but they had there was something wrong on that.
Not on anything.
Not on this.
There's nothing on this
This is
agenda
a
that had
different-
the issue. The
Yeah,
issue
this
was
is a different
something
thing.
different.
Okay, my mistake.
Okay, so was there, I'm sorry, I got a motion in a second, so further discussion on this? Okay, this is a roll call vote then?
Maynard,
yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby.
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Versater.
Yes.
It passes 7-0. Next, we move to item number 17. This is a resolution to provide notice of a hearing for zoning request from R2 to residential to M2 heavy machinery. So I need a motion to authorize the mayor to sign a resolution establishing a time and place for a public hearing July 27, 2026, 5:30 PM, for consideration of the rezoning request from R2 residential to M2 heavy machinery within the city of Independence, Buchanan County, Iowa.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, this is similar to the previous one, but the previous one, this involves the same property, involves Pre's. No, it does not involve, this is all of Pre's property, right?
The first one was Larson's, this is Pre's.
Okay,
They're a little interconnected, but that's the easiest way to say it.
okay. So this is just for the purposes of setting the public hearing?
Correct.
Planning and zoning will talk about the other issue before it comes back to us.
I think they already have. Have they already met and talked about?
Yes, planning and zoning has already talked about these.
Okay. All right.
What's the other issue that you're referencing, I guess?
Me?
Yeah, in your language, you said the planning and zoning would meet and talk about the other issue, and I'm not following what you're...
No, there isn't another issue, apparently. I didn't know.
Ralph had,
the zo-
Councilmember Moore had a question about them meeting for something, but.
That was a completely separate thing that's not on the agenda.
That was separate.
I was not aware that that planning and zoning had talked about zoning.
Yeah.
They have. So
Yeah, they have.
So we're good. Okay, so first and second, this is just to set the hearing, the public hearing, so I need a roll call vote then.
O'Laughlin,
Yes.
Appleby.
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Versater.
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
That passes 7-0. Next, we move to item number 18. This is a resolution calling for an election on proposal to enter into a general obligation loan agreement and to borrow money thereunder. So first, I need to start with a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign a resolution to call the election on the proposal to enter into a general obligation loan agreement.
So moved.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Matt, do you want to talk about?
So this is the resolution that we talked about during the July 6th work session, to put in front of you guys about putting it on the ballot this fall for the fire department expansion project. The language that's included in the ballot, or in the resolution, was that the ballot will say, shall the city of Independence in Buchanan County, state of Iowa, enter into a loan agreement and issue general obligation bonds in an amount not exceeding $14,500,000 for the purpose of paying the cost to that extent of undertaking fire protection facilities improvements, including the expansion, renovation, furnishing, and equipping of existing facilities, and the acquisition and improvement of real estate for the development of additional facilities. Keep in mind, again, this resolution puts it on the ballot in November. It says $14.5 million. You don't have to borrow $14.5 million. If we do the design and things come in less than that, we can do less than that. We only need to borrow what we have to, but this sets a ceiling, a maximum amount that the city could use or borrow for this process, this project.
And we also talked about the fact when she was here at the work session that we didn't have to take this could be done in phases. We didn't have to do it all at one time. It just sets a maximum amount for the bond itself.
Correct.
Other discussion with regard to this?
What percentage does this affect the property taxes?
So my recollection, I think there was some language I added in there about that.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't.
Yeah, this is even above the 14 million figure you showed for the property taxes.
Do what?
In the previous one where you displayed what property tax increases would be per 100,000 and that, 14 million was the top end of,
Right, Maggie gave several different, when she prepared or put that information together for the July 7th work session, there was an 8 million, a 10 million, a 12 million, a 14 million.
Right.
14 and a half is what we've talked about for the last several months since we've been working on this. At 14.5 million, as was included in the memo, that on a $100,000 valuation, that would be $159.97 per year annually towards that project.
I was just wondering percentage of that was without doing the math myself.
so on a $300,000 house, it'd be $480.
160 times 3, yeah. You remember, it's based on valuation, not on I should be clear, it's on the taxable valuation of the property.
Taxable.
So even though your value of your property may be $300,000, because of the residential rollback, you only pay taxes
I know, I
on
just looked at the
150.
card today.
Yep.
Further discussion on this? If there's no further discussion, this would then be a roll call vote.
Appleby,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Versater.
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Okay, that passes 7-0. Next, we move to item number 19. This is a resolution designating official locations for posting public meeting notices. Need a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign the attached resolution designating the official locations for posting public meeting notices within the city of Independence.
So moved. Second.
Okay, Iowa Code was amended recently, Chapter 21.4, and in it, it's specified that each city, each county must designate the location for the agenda items, and it has to be posted on the outside of the building, and it has to be in a place that the council approves for. So this, what we're voting on here is the approval of that list of that Susie created in terms of where each of the agenda items must be posted in order to comply with Iowa law. Okay? Any other discussion with regard to that?
On that, it has to be visible from the outside of the building, right?
Correct.
It doesn't have to be
Vis-
posted on the outside, it has to be visible from the outside.
That is correct.
Which is what we've been doing anyway. But in
Right.
order for us to comply with state law, we need to pass a resolution saying this is the approved location. There's, within the resolution, there's inclusion in there for the city council work sessions, special meetings, regular meetings, planning and zoning, board of adjustment, airport board, library board, all of our public meetings. It's all specified in that resolution where those will be posted, which is what we've been doing up until this point anyway.
Right. It's always been on the front door of the city hall.
Right. And then also on the city's official website.
Well, not everything, because library's posted at library, right?
Right, yeah.
And airport's posted at airport, so.
But the airport board's also posted here.
Okay.
The library board, I think, is Susie, yeah, the library board's the only one that is posted at the library and not necessarily at City Hall. But it is on the city's website.
Right, correct. Okay, so further discussion regarding this. Okay, this will be a roll call vote also.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Crusader,
Yes.
Maynard.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Appleby.
Yes.
Okay, that passes 7-0. Next, we move to item number 20, which is the Police Department monthly report. Has everybody had a chance to look over the numbers? Any questions that they have regarding that? I know you're dying to answer questions, so.
Actually, I do have a question, but I don't know if you're authorized to answer it or not. Since we're having so many problems with e-bikes and electric scooters and everything like that, under traffic violations, is there a separate line item we can have dealing with e-bikes and scooters and everything so we can keep a closer track on violations on that?
So what I would say to that is we can check into it. I believe there is a standard list of violations that this report is calculated, is generated off of.
And I didn't see that
So there may
anywhere.
not be one for e-bikes, but I can check in with the,
I'm assuming that's under traffic violations is where they would fall into, but I was just wondering if we can have a separate category so we can really track it. Just a question,
We'll check into it for you.
since it's such a hot topic everywhere in the country.
Okay, if there's nothing further regarding the police department, we'll move to item number 21, which is the fire department monthly report. Anybody have any questions with regard to that for Blake? The report itself. Hearing none, then we would move to item number 22. This is the building department monthly report. Anybody have any questions for Matt with regard to anything that's in the building department report?
When you give out permits for fences, are you going around to make sure that those meet the requirements where they're supposed to be?
Generally, yeah, but we have, our permitting now is just on the zoning, so it's, where it needs to be is where it needs to be.
Are you, I think her question is do people have to pull a permit in order to put a fence up in?
Yeah, yep.
They do.
Yeah.
I know that.
Currently, we do.
Okay, she just wants to know, I think your question was, do you check it
Yeah, we're
after?
following back.
Yeah, because if it's not supposed to be in the property line, or it is supposed to be, or in city right away,
So,
is that being checked?
I don't know where the property line is, so that's,
Okay, no, about property line. Let's go city property then.
yeah, we can take like, again, I don't know where the property line is, so I can do the best I can by taking them off Beacon and looking to see where it is.
Okay, I'll ask a different question. How close to the sidewalk can it be?
Beyond the sidewalk, if that's where the property line is. That's that answer.
You can block a sidewalk with a fence?
Oh, right up to it, he said. Up to it.
Oh, I
Used to
thought
be
you
at the back.
said
I thought there
on.
was a requirement that it had to be a certain footage off the edge of the sidewalk or off.
She said on the sidewalk.
I mean, typically, your property line is a foot off the sidewalk anyway.
When I called and asked you about one, you told me it was a foot, so that's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
typically, the property line would be 1 foot back from the sidewalk, but there are places, many places in town where that's not.
Is there something specific, Deb?
There was one specifically I asked about because it's, you know, I mean, if you're walking at the edge of the sidewalk and the fence is right there, say there's a couple walking, you're hitting that with your arm. It's that close to the sidewalk. And it used to be they had to be back a foot from the sidewalk or
Well, it
whatever.
used to be at 3 foot, because we would never give permission like that.
3 foot I thought was on the property lines.
The neighbor agreement, we would be the neighbor, and we would never assign that agreement. So you would be 3 feet away from the property line. That's the way it was. But once we did away with that portion, that language in there, that had to be the fence agreement language, that allowed the fence to be right on the property line.
Which should
And
be
the
1
city
foot
line.
off- Which would be 1 foot off of the sidewalk if it's by normal
If
design.
if everything's in a perfect world, your street is centered in the right of way, and your sidewalks are out there in a perfect world, yeah, it would be.
So if I build a fence and I build it right up the sidewalk, I'm okay. If you build a fence and it's a foot away, you're probably more legal, whatever. I'm just asking.
Yeah,
That's
I
again,
recognize that being a problem. It's up to you if we want to modify that ordinance. That's the answer.
Deb, if you think there's an issue, we could set it for a work session and have a discussion about it and possibly change it.
I think if I give Matt the address, maybe he can just check into it himself. I don't know.
No, I meant in terms of if going forward with other types of permits, whether we want to make some type of an exception in terms of how close to the sidewalk it can be or not.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad one, because do we want all these these fences clear up to the sidewalks in town?
Well, some of them we can't move, like Second Avenue, just north of you, the wall is actually right there, which would be the same thing.
Which one you
The
talking?
wall, if you go north of your house on Second Avenue, there is
That's what we're
that
saying.
wall that goes along the east side of the road for, what, a block,
2 blocks.
is right at the
The wall that's in
sidewalk.
their yard. It's
Yeah.
been there forever.
Yeah, no, I understand. I get it. Same situation, right? A wall or a fence is gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, when you look at it. Well, I don't know, maybe not, because the walls are put there so the erosion,
Oh, I get it.
so that could be a totally different thing.
Yeah, retaining walls. I mean,
Yeah.
you'd probably get into a whole different code issue there with
Right,
retaining walls.
yeah, so it wouldn't be the same, I guess.
So for now, Deb, do you want to just have you
I don't
you
care
and
how
Matt,
we're-
or you and Matt take a look at what you're talking about? and
I
see
think
if
I know
there's-
what she's talking about. I think I had a lot of conversation with the guys that built it. It's on a corner.
Yes.
Yeah. And had to have a long conversation with them because they wanted to build it. I'm like, no, because we have other regulations about that block in that corner. You have to
Site
be 20
distance
feet
and-
away
Right.
from your property line where that street intersection is. So
Was this in a front yard?
it's in the front
Yes.
yard and side yard. And he moved his fence, I believe, on the front back. But on the side,
The side, I don't believe is anywhere near the sidewalk.
Okay, we're kind of pretty far off topic for the purpose
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
agenda.
Yep, okay.
But
If you give me the address, we'll
Yeah,
look into
okay,
it.
sounds good.
thank you, Matt.
thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, the next one would be item number 23, which is the ILPT report. Anybody have any questions with regard to that? Okay, then moving then to council member reports. Brett, anything?
I have nothing, Mayor.
Do you have anything else besides that?
The mural downtown got done, and it looks fantastic. And I've seen it on Facebook, and I've seen nothing but positive comments, which is great for once.
Give him a week.
Hopefully not. That's it.
Nothing at this time, Mayor.
Big week coming up, Mayor, with RAGBRAI. I know that there's a big push for volunteers, and I know that Matt had sent an email out too, whether it be housing is still needed as well as volunteers at the event itself. So anybody out there that would like to volunteer, there's websites, there's Facebooks, there's also a call to the chamber, and then they can get you in contact with whoever you may need to speak with to volunteer. So,
I think there are 60-some people still looking for housing.
yeah.
So with that, if I could real quick, if you go to independenceragbride.com and go to community, there is a link there for where you can sign up to volunteer. There's all kinds of information on that website. There's contact information, everything. So if you're interested in volunteering and helping with RAGBRAI, certainly go check it out.
Are there specific areas you can volunteer for? Like
There are. When you go to sign up and pick from it, there's a whole bunch of different places where you want to volunteer, what you want to do, how long you want to do it, all of those different things.
You have like 10, 15 categories, and then they have how many they need in each.
Oh, okay.
Mike, anything?
Yes, I concur with Brian. We got to get more volunteers. And then I was asked to announce that first week in August will be Irish Fest again this year for the 22nd year, and encourage us to support our locals. So
You're talking Irish Church in Cedar Falls or Cedar?
Waterloo.
Okay. Waterloo one or Cedar Falls?
There's no one in Cedar Falls, just Waterloo.
Melissa, do you have anything?
Nope.
I'm sorry, Matt.
No,
He doesn't matter.
I thought you said no.
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you, sorry.
Any department heads out there that had something else to add that we haven't talked about, that we missed? Okay. Matt?
I don't have anything other than I will be out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the Iowa City Managers Summer Conference. Other than that, that's all.
What days will you be out, Matt?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be leaving Tuesday afternoon tomorrow.
Of this week?
Of this week, yes.
Can't
Not
happen next week.
Not next week. I will be here for RAGBRAI. Don't worry.
Just checking.
Okay, I have a couple things. First is that the library summer reading program, they keep track of the minutes that everybody's reading, and the minute total through July 6th was 526,602 minutes that have been read by people involved with the library. Second thing is that the library has an outdoor story time around town. I don't know if anybody knows about this or not, but every Thursday in July at 10 a.m. they go to a different park and they read stories to children or whoever wants to come. The ones that are still coming up, July 16th, First Ward Park by the courthouse. So that would be this coming Thursday at 10 a.m. The 23rd of July is J.C. Park, and the 30th is actually Veterans Park. Other items, July 23rd, I'm attending a Iowa Mayors Association meeting. The hot topic is regional coordination and shared services for efficiency. So
When is that?
July 23rd.
Is it Zoom or?
It's a noon. It's a noon.
No, is it Zoom?
Where's it at?
It's a Zoom. It's a Zoom.
Oh, Zoom. Okay.
We were all getting really.
Yeah, we were thinking you weren't going to be in town for RAGBRAI.
That's the day of, yeah.
Yeah, it's a noon conference.
It's a noon Zoom.
See if we're gonna have to get you back in your costume.
See, I'm getting him too, Matt, not just you.
Wonder if I should send somebody from the airport to get him.
July 21st, which is coming up next week as well. That's the Buchanan County Landfill Commission has a meeting. At that time, they're going to potentially approve a termination contract with Waste Management for December the 31st of 2026, as opposed to the current date, which is August the 31st of 2026, and also approve new bylaws and electronic meeting policy. July 31st, there is an Independence Emergency Services blood drive at the Falcon Civic Center. So July 31st, from 10 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. And Blake, did you want to say anything more about that?
No, that's basically the highlights.
Other than the fact that apparently you're competing against the police department and some of the other...
It's not really a competition anyways, but yeah. no.
Whoever can give the most blood among all of you.
Wow. You got anything to add back there?
So when you come in to donate, you can vote for either the sheriff's office, the police department, or the fire department. And then at the end, it's just bragging rights. So it's all going for a good cause, obviously. So the number one goal is just to get donations of blood. So
What is that?
July 31st at the Civic Center.
Okay.
So 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Thanks, Blake.
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Landfill Commission,
Yes.
was that our final payment?
Has nothing to do This is the landfill commission itself. The landfill commission itself had a contract to use.
Oh, I know
waste
that,
management.
but I wondered if we're
done.
done.
Yeah,
The payment we made was the last one.
we've made our last payment. The rest of the payments are going to be made by the hospital. And
No, that's an
Ambulance fixing.
that's ambulance.
We are still part of the landfill commission.
Yeah, I thought
We're
we
just,
pulled out of that.
no, we pulled out of using waste management and following that.
We're still part of the
We have to
landfill
use
commission
them.
because the landfill commission that oversees the old landfill still has waste in it that came from Independence. So
We can't withdraw from that.
we could, but that's a whole conversation.
Right.
It's easier to just stay and give them money in case something happens.
Well, what we pay covers insurance costs and maintenance costs and other types of things like that. So each of the cities
And the monitoring wells and all that.
each of the cities in Buchanan County plus the county itself all contributes to that. And no, we're not getting out of that. We're only out of the ambulance.
Okay.
Okay, if there's nothing else, then I'll enter, what? What? I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
You want to do that?
No.
I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Stand adjourned.